Last week's prediction of a big rebound in available petrochemical capacity came true. The Petrochemical Weekly Update starts now. Earlier this week, I was talking to a colleague about the US propane market. And for those of you not sitting on the edge of your chair watching this drama, the US wholesale propane price rose $1.33 from mid-September 2020 to mid-September 2021. This graph from the Energy Information Administration shows the propane price development in the Mont Belvieu hub from 2013 through September 2021. You can see that weekly spot prices are at their highest level since February 2014. So why is this? The answer is exports. US propane prices have risen to match the prices in overseas markets, which you can see in this graph. The general imbalance between growing global demand and reduced global supply has led to a more than doubling of propane prices over the past year. East Asia and Northwest Europe are net importers of propane for heating and petrochemical feedstocks, and consequently have contributed to the higher Mont Belvieu propane price. To me, this is the most interesting chart in the EIA report. If you look at the chart on the right, you can see that exports of propane from the United States accounted for 60% of total US demand in the first half of 2021. This is up 2% from the previous year and is expected to remain high through the end of this year. You might be wondering, how will OPEC's crude oil production increases affect the price of propane in the United States? Well, the Petchem Global Market Intel Advisory, delivered by Petrochemical Strategies Expert Network and supported by IIR Energy and powered by i2 Enabled, can help. If you have questions and you want answers, ask me. You could reach out to me directly through my website or to the IIR Energy team by email. Both addresses are shown on your screen. Let's take a look now at global capacity developments in petrochemicals over the last week and see what we can expect by the end of this week. From the PC/GMI Start of Day dashboard, I can select petrochemicals and product make to see available capacity anywhere around the world. From this screen, I can drill into the details for any region of the world. In this case, I looked at the Southwest US. Let's take a look at the global picture. Over the past week, we saw significant increases in available capacity in both China and Malaysia. In Europe, available capacity in Poland and restarts in the UK and Antwerp were the major contributors to the increase. Available capacity in North America increased with the restart of Shell and Dow crackers in Louisiana. By the end of this week, we expect additional available capacity in Europe, coming largely from the ramping up of Grangemouth olefins and polymers in Scotland, and declines in the US due to the outage of the Sasol facility in Lake Charles. Let's turn now to the headlines. The U.S. oil and gas production industry made a strong showing in the Industrial Info's latest North American Industrial Project Spending Index, rising $6.3 billion or 171% from spending 1 year earlier. Mercedes-Benz of Germany, TotalEnergies of France, and Stellantis of the Netherlands recently became equal shareholders in Automotive Cell Company, which is set to become one of the largest European battery producers. The new company plans to build factories around the world, starting in Europe. And finally, in the news, Chevron Phillips is on schedule to perform an approximately 120-day major turnaround at its 1.84 billion pound per year 1592 ethylene unit in Baytown or Cedar Bayou, Texas. The turnaround will start in April 2022. Expectations are to restart the unit in July 2022. Thank you so much for watching the Petrochemical Weekly Update. If you have any questions about anything you saw today, just ask me. My name is Robert Sawchuk, and I will see you next time.